Hello everyone, welcome. Okay, let's get this started. Just checking if everything's okay. If someone can let me know if the sound is good, that would be appreciated. Okay, hopefully we're good to go. Okay, so in the past I've been starting this application. It was a series that where supposedly I was going to use, or we were going to use, Vue, Nuxt, Beautify, Laravel, and Docker. These being in a Nuxt SPA and the Laravel API with Sanctum. But then again, whoops. Aha, here we are. Hopefully I noticed really quick. Okay, so this was the previous season I was mentioning about. We were going to build this with a Nuxt SPA and a Laravel API, just making use, so it would be a stateful API with Laravel Sanctum, so it would be a lightweight API compared to OAuth per se. And we have Rolando. Hello Rolando, how are you? Hope to find you well. Thank you for being here. So Sanctum would feel lightweight compared to OAuth, but quite frankly, it could be better, right? And over the last couple of months, I wasn't able to dedicate time into this, but from now on, I do have that time. And in the meantime, there were some advances, I would say, or at least I feel like those. You might have heard or seen other live streams where I've used Filament. So yeah, and Livewire also. So most likely you are here already knowing what is. Whoops, it's not this Livewire. So hey Rolando, and can you let me know if the sound is good? If you can hear the music when I'm silent? And if the music is not over my voice, that would be cool to know. Also the lighting on the camera, yeah, cool. Okay, so with Livewire and Filament and another package that I'm going to bring, there are already other packages doing this, but well, all the combination is so good that I feel that it's a perfect environment, and yeah, we're going to achieve this really quick in terms of how long it would take building it with other stack, because for sure this will be taking lots of dedication and coding to make it all well, and hopefully we'll do it all and together. And Sanchez is with us. Hello, Sanchez. Greetings from Chile. Filament series, please. It's awesome. Yeah, that's why we're here. I already have some episodes with Filament. Well, they're in Portuguese, but you can find in DevPT. I'm doing some lives. Well, in this episode 5, we're doing Filament. And yeah, Portuguese, so I'm guessing you could understand something. being from Chile. But yeah, and there's another one with PHP Portugal where we are also using yeah, so also here we're using Filament, and yeah, I hope you can listen and enjoy, but still we'll be here doing Filament, so yeah, that's gonna be it, and you don't need to go anywhere else. This is going to be based in Filament. Yeah. Thank you, DC. Oh, it's David. Hello. Since Laracon, hope to find you well. Rolando also confirms. Adrian, also from Since Laracon, hope to find you well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so Livewire, Filament, and Fabricator means we can easily fill some schema with which in turn will make a form for each block that will be repeatable, and this will be key while developing our documents. I have some comment. Wait, just a second. So Michael Bladowski, music in the background is always distracting because people want to listen to you, not to music. Well, thank you. Hi, Marco. If I want to listen to music, Michael continues, I prefer to listen to my own stuff. I can run in the background. If you like to listen to music, you can do that, but please don't stream it. Yeah, we can't always please everyone, can we? I've received some people saying that it was too silent and so on. I'm so sorry if I can't make it all well. I'm not sure if this will be a better position for the... Okay, let's try this. Maybe it won't be in the way. Yeah, or I'll leave it here. Yeah. Okay. I will put it more silent, maybe. Don't know if it's... hopefully it's not too loud, not distracting. Because if I'm speaking, I don't want the music over my voice, of course. It's just when I'm silent. Okay. Let's do this. So, Livewire, Filament, Fabricator, and what are we going to build? Let's go back to, for people that haven't read, and it will be documented. Oh, okay, Michael. Okay. Thank you. And David confirms it's slow, it's fine. Okay. Thank you, guys. Okay, so what are we going to build? Well, I would like to find another name, not Epicenter. It just felt right by that time because it would be where people join, right, in a wiki. But well, Epicenter comes from an earthquake, right? So I'll try to find a better name in the future. If you remind something, that would be cool. Something about collaboration, editing, publishing, connecting, networking, something like that, around that terms. Hello, Sebastian. Long time. Well, Wiki Center. Well, it could work. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Keep them coming. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a wiki software. So from this wiki with this touch, I feel that we should do something that would allow some documentation website, but not just another static website generator or not another static documentation. We wouldn't want to rebuild one in 2023. It would have a public part or be authenticated only, and it could be, of course, permission-based access to each page and whatnot, or section, of course. So let's do that. Also, a knowledge base for company internal tools. So it would be something where there are some labor instructions or some processes of internal processes, of course, specific to that company. And each time they change, they should follow some versioning, just like code in a repo. Yeah. There might be some approval workflows. So when I'm finished, oh sorry, it's here. When I finish some finish editing a process, so someone that is previously configured must come and approve. Maybe similar to code approvals, right? I would like this to have output to web, but also PDF, and this could distribute over the network. Well, via web pages, but also PDFs. Maybe they needed to be print or to send by email for some offline reading, those sorts of things. This could also output for web catalogs or ebooks even, right? Because if it's a PDF, we can do ebook. Some cool addition would also be some custom forums to get some feedback from users. Also maybe some polls, right? And from here, we could also do some basic charts and reporting. So, for Excel or Google Sheets or even PDF, some reports about these answers or forms and whatnot. Yeah, so basically this covers it all. Something I reminded now that also came a few moments ago with Dan Arin is gonna Dan Arin, well, the author of Filament is going to speak in a meetup, so be sure to follow and watch it, and is going to speak about workflows, right? Yeah. So with Laravel, not workflows, sorry, integrations. So with Laravel and integrating with Zapier. So in your application, or it means in Wiki Center, we could integrate via Zapier hooks. So that's really cool. And be sure to look at that or to watch it. And most likely I'm just gonna go and edit and add integration with Zapier, right? Yeah, or if TTT, those sorts of things. Just a no-code tool will be nice. So yeah, so this software is going to be, or is already, open source, MIT licensed, and of course, most likely you know what tall stack means. And what's more, yeah, so Docker will have a first-party support. You should have guessed that by now, I think. And also Gitpod will be in place. If you don't know it, you will also be able to learn what it is. It's a cloud development environment. So basically within my browser, I can just develop everything and also do some feature previews or maybe tinker with some PR just with a ephemeral environment that boots up. I can tinker, I can delete, and yeah, it's very, very nice. So be sure to check it out. And in the next few episodes, there's gonna be something with this. Well, right now it went to my workspace, not a problem. 50 hours you can use in the free tier, and from there it's also very accessible. So yeah, be sure to check that out. So revisions in place. Let's put our hands into code, shall we? So before it was existing this repo But yes, think I'm gonna go wild and going directly into the new repo. And let me bring this. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna make the new one, right? So with Laravel, I'm gonna build Wiki Center. Thank you, Sebastian. I think I'm gonna keep the name, at least for now. If you come up with something better, let me know. I like it. It's, yeah, I don't know. I really like it. It's not love at first sight, but I really like it. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're making a Laravel 10 application right now. And I hope Filament is all in place. I've just built stuff with Laravel 9. So let's do this. Oh, it's already putting it to work? Or just building? Maybe just building the repo with Laravel style. That's what we're using. Of course, you can deploy anywhere while it... How can I change this? Let me just play a little bit with this. Yeah. Maybe... Yeah. So while this builds... Just playing with the picture, guys. Sorry. I need to find this. Yeah. Or maybe not to play with... Yeah, I think I can go more to this side. So while Sail is building, well, you can of course play with all of Sail or with Docker as we're supposed to. Maybe with another image that is from server-side up. Those folks are doing an amazing job developing some Next applications in Laravel APIs. I think, yeah, we'll go into that in another episode where we'll dive. But of course, if you're not into Docker, you can play with, I mean, you can run the application with Valet or whatever runs your boat or rocks your boat. It's just that I'm going to go with Docker, and that's the first party support, but anything that works counts, right? Okay, so hopefully we can work center. I was gonna go with work center, not sure why. Okay, wiki center, and yeah. So I'm gonna go and github, git init, right? And now github repo create and push the local repo, and I'm gonna push it. It's public, and yep, it's right now github repo view dash web. I have to update the name where it comes, but yeah, ready to go. So initial commit and push, and we're good to go. We've just launched the Laravel 10 application, and if all went well, well, no, I have to stop this. It was running some other stuff. I will just run sail up. The output will be attached to the front, no problem. I will open another session, and if all goes well, I can go into localhost and I have a fresh Laravel application. So this is great. So I'm gonna go with Filament right now, and jumping into the installation. Oh yeah, but new docs coming up. There could be a copy button right here, but v3 is right in the coming real soon. So that's cool. We have just installed Filament. we're gonna go and add where is the editor? Yeah, it's opening in a different monitor. Let me bring that here. Okay, cool. I'll clean this. It's from Laravel, right? So license. Wiki Center is open source. Yeah, I'll just use this. Okay. Okay. Let's leave it like this for now. Cool. And I think we're good to go. If I were going to composer.json and in the post, what was it? Post update command, we will add this command to run. So that's cool. And making a filament user, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. So I need to do it inside the container where I will have database. And yeah, it's just gonna create one inline. And what I'm going to do is to go into the database header and I will have the default user. And from here I can just PHP artisan migrate fresh seed. I think you know by now you can do the minimal amount of letters without collision, and artisan will run the command. So right now we should have the user created, and let's check that by going into localhost/admin, and we are not going to do this. We are not filling the form. Let's go into a post that I wrote. And what we're going to do is we're going to make our own login page. And we're gonna put these contents in this login page. So filament pages login. And this means that it will override the default login page. I need to delete that. And if the environment is local, it will fill in the component with the default users, with the default user credentials, I mean. So we now also need to go to the config filament. That is still not published, so we're gonna publish it right now. Cool. And we are going to change the login page for this one. So we're gonna go into config filament, and where was it? Auth. So what is that? Auth? Here we go. 8 out of 10. So login page. I missed it somehow. Yeah. So login this page, meaning that when we revisit, yeah, it's already filled with a local data. So here we are. Filament is installed and ready to go with an automatic login fill. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of style and I'm gonna git add commit installs filament. Great. I'm gonna push it directly to master or main right now. So our next step is going to be to install Fabricator, the other package I've been telling you about. Let's not worry about the tooling, much of the tooling underneath. I'm gonna install some of that later. I'm gonna just go with the basics. I mean, with the gist of what is going to be the application, and in the next stream we're gonna go deep dive into testing and tooling and all of those. So for now I want to look for Fabricator, and I love the blocks mentality for a long time now, and I hope you enjoy it too. So so it's a package where you can well, maybe, yeah, we will see it right now, but we will make a block that will then be selectable by composing a document with many blocks where we fill a form per block. So yeah, and in 5 minutes we'll be doing that. So yeah, it's a package by Zian and I love it, and thank you for this awesome package. Let's go. We'll require the package, and what else? What's next? Yeah, we will run Fabricator install. So I will running style, so I'll prefix it with that. It's one of the, would you like to run migrations now? We can run them. Repo the start the repo. I think we've done it already. I've done it already, but yeah, something's not working. Not sure what. Not a problem. Okay, we have Michael with a question. Which tool are you using for drawing on your screen? So it's a, let me find it. I think it's Presentify. Yeah. Yep, that's it. So it's this tool. I'm using it from Setup, but you can also get it from a, it's very accessible tool. It's not so expensive, and yeah, you can do just with a shortcut very easily drawing. Yeah, highly recommended. Thanks for asking. Okay, so coming back, we installed Fabricator. So the next step is going to be to make the layout. So our blocks that we'll be able to compose. No worry, Michael. So our blocks that we're going to build, they are going to be assembled, rendered, I mean, and they are put into a page. So this page will have a layout, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We are going to build or to scaffold that first layout, and let's look into that. So this lives under app Filament Fabricator namespace, and we just created our first layout. It's going to be the default, and yeah, it's extending a default layout, so we'll see how it goes. Oh right, I'm remembering stuff now. Okay, also resources, views, filament, well, components, I'm sorry, components, and then Filament Fabricator. That's where are going to leave our blocks and layouts, and here we go. We have the blade template where we can change everything. So we could go into the base and see what's happening under the hood, but we don't need that for now. We are just going to use it as is. Okay, cool. going forward. So yeah, if we want to customize, how should we do it? And not worrying with that now. We are just going to make a first block. So should I call it my block? I think not. Let's think a little bit ahead, and we will call it so we are going to make pages as a first start for documentation, right? So just a page with a documentation page. So inevitably, we're for sure going to need a title, right? A title block. It will have a title, a subtitle, maybe a featured image. That's it. We need a title block. And let's see what was created. So the class title block. Here we go. We have a schema and a mutate data method. And also we have a view, a component, a blade component view. Okay. So let's do this. We will use Filament. Oh, Zian is with us. Hello, hello. Oh, did I title block? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, title block. Yeah. The pressure is high. Now I'm coding. I hope I use everything well and explained everything well. Let me know if you want to add something. Maybe you could come live or for a video someday. Okay, so let's do a text input form component, and we're going to use it for title. And I guess the label will be inferred right directly. We can go with subtitle, and that's it. From here, we will have the form, and it will be persisted into database. Thanks, Ian. It will be persisted to database, and when it will be read from database, we will have here our hook where we can mutate such data. Maybe we need to do some calculation or to change some URL or something like that. So this is the opportunity we have to change what was in database each time it's retrieved from database. So yeah, let's leave it as it is, and let's make our first page, shall we? We will go and refresh, and we have a new page, resource, already everything in place. So let's make a new page, and what's the title for our first job or our first process or documentation? Maybe we can make the documentation on how to use the platform itself. A little bit of inception, maybe. Or let's make it something really dumb, better. How to make breakfast, right? How to make breakfast. Yeah. Just something, right? So automatically we are having the slug, and we can choose the layout. We just have one for now. And also this page could be a child of a parent, and we would choose that here. Never used it myself, but it's very clear what it does, right? So here is our document, or it's the skeleton for our document, and it's empty. So what we need to do is to add content. So here would be like the first block, second block, and so on indefinitely until we want. And we'll start filling it right now. Head to blocks, and we just have one type of block, so we're gonna go and use just that. And notice how we have a form in place, just like our schema, which corresponds to the position of this block in the page. We have the title and subtitle, which means it's matching our schema, right? And let's put how to make breakfast as a first title, and let's make a, I don't know, Portuguese breakfast. Real quick, yeah. And I will create this first page, and we directly can visit now. And here we go. We are visiting it in the root, because if we were to check, so sale artisan route list, we will see that Fabricator is already taking care of this routing for us. So if nothing else matches, it will try to find a Fabricator page, and from the slug it will find the page. So we might change that. If we were to change the to change these settings in the config. So maybe we don't want any routing at all, and we will take care of rendering the pages. Or conveniently, we can just say, no, I want to check, I want to do this, I want Fabricator to take care of this for me, but I want to prefix the pages with pages, I don't know, or content, or docs, whatever. Let's go with pages for now. And this means that when we were to visit, maybe I need to refresh because this is Livewire, right? Yeah. So if I were to visit now, well, maybe it needs to break the relative. Because this works for sure. This just never happened to me like this. Yeah, so the page is here just with the prefix. Maybe this button needs, I will check it and even make my first PR if possible to Fabricator. Okay, let's do this. How to make breakfast. We are now in that block. Let's go there. There's the title block, which is referenced by this class, and the view is in this file right here. So views, components, Fabricator, page blocks. Cool. So our props must match our schema. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it, right? Maybe providing some default values empty. I think null will be the same, so I can just leave it like this. And just to check, we will put title and subtitle as a first. So if I were to refresh now, yeah, sure enough, we have this. So we have this data, so now we can, I don't know, just div it. Or maybe H1, H3, I guess. But because it's Tailwind, it's, I'm not sure if it's Tailwind or not. Ah, Rolando, thank you so much. So it was my fault in the configuration file. I understood it directly. Yeah, /pages. Yeah, somehow I missed it. Okay, so this is why it was appending the stuff. So thank you so much. So when we're here, yeah, page URL, it starts with slash now, meaning when I am to visit, it goes directly. Yeah, it was weird to not being working, but even so, yeah, I could not stop to go and look. Thank you so much, Rolando. Okay, so we have already this, and let's just check. Of course, this doesn't make much sense, but if I were to put two titles in the same document, I could right now. So, how to make lunch, right? Yeah. So let's make bacalhau. It's a codfish in Portuguese. Let's make bacalhau with cream, something like it's a beautiful dish. Yeah. So if I were to do this, of course you guessed it, our page now is going to render one block after the other. So yeah. Okay, so ZDocs, sorry, ZN, I think you forgot to include the CSS file in the layout. Maybe I just published it. Let me check that real quick. So in the layout, well, typically I've done the layout from scratch where I've used it before. I haven't used the default, so for sure I missed something. Let me look for that. Because, well, props page, base layouts. Where should be the CSS file? This one, right? I should really register it for sure, right? Scripts or styles. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with vit. So in a provider, I'll just use app service provider, a boot method. Yeah, Rolando is commenting, amazing feature. Yeah, it's great. I love blocks for many years now, and this is beautifully implemented. Congratulations, Zian. Thank you so much. So simple and quickly, Rolando. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we need to import this class, but I'm guessing it's not this facade because I've been using it before. It should be foundation vit, right? Foundation vit. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. Sorry, I made a mess. It should be inside here. And I'm just gonna delete. Yeah. Okay, if all went well, let me import facade. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, now it's okay because I'm not running vit. So I'm gonna do that just now. So I need to install first. And now I'm gonna go and put it to run, and if all goes well, refreshing. But oh right, I still don't have Tailwind installed. So yeah, that's why. I guess I'm gonna go and do that later because now we have 15 minutes until the end of the stream. I wanna keep these for around 1 hour. I think it makes sense. And there are some stuff, of course, I will do not on live streaming because they are just boring by now, right? So if all goes well and Tailwind is installed in the pipeline, we should be running with that. Let me just check it. And yep, we should be able to use CSS. Is just empty, and yeah, we would be able to run it with our Tailwind, and we will in the next episode, most likely tomorrow. Yeah, I will schedule it for sure. It's tomorrow. I want to do this really quick. I want to. I don't know. I'm not making any promises about timing because yeah, life happens. But I would like to make this app as soon as possible. And yeah, if one episode per day and asynchronous coding, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, we are rendering already 2 blocks. Yeah, let's do a second block, like a content, some block with content maybe. Okay, so it was a block. So just like a text block, content block, simple text block. Okay, I have to resort into Filament form builder fields. And please, guys, any questions you might have. So, fields, text input. So, where's the text area? Yeah, so this is just a text area, no styling, right? Maybe a rich editor. I'm just not sure what will come from here. I've never tried this with attachments and everything. I'm a little bit concerned about this and the formatting later, because I imagine there's going to be well, a title block, right? And then maybe there's a little bit of text, and when you want to make a picture, then there's going to be a image block. You will make the image with a alternate and a caption, and you know, I want to make this right. So this is a block, another block with content, and another block with image. And then maybe you have to do text again. You would bring a content block, because this has to be really structured text. This is going to be a web page, this is going to be a PDF. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about just dumping stuff into there. It needs to break pages, it needs, yeah. For sure, I'm gonna explore this, but I'm a little bit concerned of exactly a rich text editor, but maybe, well, the Markdown editor also has pictures, so yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah. Toolbar buttons, okay. So let's make a block with Markdown. Every developer loves Markdown, right? This is not targeted to developers, by the way. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Markdown block. Yeah, cool. So in our Markdown block, oh, Xeon as a recommendation. Thank you so much, man. I'd recommend TipTap Editor plugin by AW Codes. Right, so I will even stop this Markdown block. Let me undo this stuff. Okay. And it has image support too. Yeah, I really love TipTap. Is it version 2? I've been using Vue a lot, but now I'm pivoting to use Livewire and Filament, as you may notice, right? So TipTap 2 It has amazing features, and we can make view components and or our own components that would be inline or inline components or block components and so on. So are you aware of these? Yeah, I can also check it, of course. I just felt like shouting about it. So, Tip Tap Editor by Adam Wesson. Okay, cool. Profile. There's simple profiles, barebone, or default includes all current available tools. Okay. Zian, if you don't mind asking, what would be your strategy about media images with the Spatsy component, Spatsy media library component? Because I still have to decide this myself, and I think there's a plugin curator, right? It's a default one. Yeah. Oh, so I'm guessing it will be with curator, right? So this just handles files in a Laravel default upload, right? Yeah, it's just a file upload. Media library has, of course, database and yeah, different. It's just different, right? So I'm guessing TipTap editor. Whoop. It's going to handle well with curator, I'm guessing. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with this. Let's see. Well, for now, I can even make a commit right now because it's working well, pretty well with Fabricator. So I'm gonna go and take this moment into make a commit. Perfect. And yeah, we have a confirmation. TipTap editor works with curator. Okay, cool. Thanks. Okay, so now we're gonna go away and AW codes. Adam Weston codes, right. Okay, we've installed it. And do you have a personal opinion on what to use, if curator or media library? I really like that we can query database for what images are in a collection and the meta information, picture size, picture extension, all of these being in database. I like it. I guess I have to try curator more to have my own opinion, but just wondering, asking, what's your, do you have any default you tend to use, something like this? Okay, TipTap editor, we should, yeah, let's publish config file. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what's there. TipTap editor. So default direction left to right. Theme builder. Okay. Theme file. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with this right now. Oh yeah, we can customize tools being used, the toolbars. Okay. Media action. Okay. Not sure what's this. Filament TipTap editor. It should be the same or not, because they are the same package, right? Oh, if you're using curator, got it. Same author, but yeah, never mind. What media uploader to use? Yeah, what kind of files to expect? output format, HTML, JSON, or text. Yeah. Okay. Let's use it. That's what we need to do. So I think we shouldn't call it, because it's not for programmers, so I don't want to call it tip-tap block. It's just for end users to use, right? I also don't want to make a confusion, a mess, because of, I don't want to call it rich text because there's already one. I'm not sure. I want to call it rich text tip-tap. And then there should be rich, because rich text format, it's a default stuff. Yeah. David, content block. Yeah, also. Yeah, sure. But what about, because there might be multiple contents, right? Or you might want to decide you want content with tip-tap. Maybe another person might want content with markdown. So content tip-tap, or like content alpha, beta, gamma, content 1, content. Yeah, I like content block. Just would like to differentiate, or even maybe have multiple. Not sure, still not sure. I'll just call it content tip-tap for now. Yeah, even, yeah, let's go with this. Thanks, David. I like rich text. It's clear, it's more than plain text. Rich text, tip-tap, content. It's a single word, content. It's already many words. Rich text, tip-tap, block. I like rich text. It's clear, yeah. But then we have multiple rich texts. Yeah, you suggested content and I enjoyed it. Content, tip-tap, rich text, same amount of letters, so yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with content. Yeah. Thank you for the help. Is the image too dark right now? Because, yeah, I think it's got, the sun went away right now. Yeah. Okay, and we should be finishing by a matter of minutes. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly 1 hour. I just don't want to make it too long. Okay, so we're gonna go and use tip-tap field, right? Let's go with the default stuff. So it's gonna be a tip-tap editor. So we're gonna go closing everything. Yeah. I guess I can open side by side. So our schema is going to be a single tip-tap editor, right? Okay, it's gonna be named content, and it can because it's the content of this block, right? Nothing related to the name of the block or something. Just inside this schema, it might have multiple attributes, and this is content. I like it. Simple and it's a required block. Yeah. Okay, cool. So props. There's a content prop. And how am I going to render it out? Let's see. So die dump content, right? Let's see what's there. Okay. We will edit this document. We will delete the second block. And sure enough, we right now have 2 blocks. Cool. Maybe there could be a way to, and most likely there is, right? A way to change the label here. Like a developer will like to see tip-tap or markdown, or I don't know if we need to change it or not even, but for now it's good. Okay, so we're going to see a title and then a content. Right, how to make a breakfast. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to write how to make a breakfast right now. So I'm just gonna go and grab content, some content, doesn't matter where from. Maybe even a lorem, not to be. Yeah, this is cool. So let's get a lorem content. Yep. So yeah, and let's just save it and let's see how it looks. Cool. So we have a paragraph and some content inside. Okay, let's do that. Whoop. Okay, so this is user-generated content. We should never use, I mean, for now it's okay, but because it's user-generated content, we cannot use it like that. We should, I don't remember always by hand, I'm out of memory, but is it HTML entities? And then it would not. Oh no. Yeah, so, but it's not this, that we want the other way around. I want to inject these, but I cannot parse any scripts or stuff like that. Anyone at home has an idea how to do that? Please let me know. I will just keep it simple for now. Okay, let's edit some rich text property. Maybe we'll make it some UL LIs. So 1, 2, 3. Let's make some bold text, some underline or italic. It's really perfect. Okay. With a link, right? Pretty complete, right? Oh, cool. Whoa, we have some stuff to take care about. Right. Let's save it. And here we go. Cool. I want to look into the output. Let me check. So I can even dump here. And if all went well, oh, I have array, but it's still not configured. So I will just look in here. So yeah, everything is simple, no classes, right? So this block would have to, if we were to style this, we would want to make some CSS targeting these elements. Oh, class checked list. Oh, it's already. Yeah. So I'm guessing, yeah, because it was Adam that has done this. So most likely it's Tailwind CSS ready, or with Tailwind CSS in mind, right? Yeah, I'm guessing so. Let's see. Okay, so let's clean this up. Let's bring it back. Okay, cool. How cool is that? Oh, we have David giving a suggestion here. So let's try that. So this unescaped content is dangerous, right? Because of cross-site scripting. Yeah, decoding content. So yeah, let's see what goes. Yeah, it's working. So maybe let's see it here. Or here. So it's decoding, but it's the same, right? It's not doing paragraph. What if I was to write? Yeah, I have to check this later, not to be a burden here, but if I were to write a script, what would happen? So I'm gonna refresh it. Yeah. So just a moment, like this. Yeah. So this is a problem, right? David, please let me know if you meant something else. This is the thing I was worried about. Maybe I'm overseeing something. Oh, what is this happening? Yeah, I will leave it here in this comment. Okay, refresh. Oh, cool. What do you mean? How come cool? Whoa, I did nothing and it's working? How come is that? So the content, I'm expecting it to dump and die. Oh, cool. It's already taking care. But how? Is it a new blade thing doing it already? Because as we can see, the script is taken care of, but not the P and anchor href. Yeah, I guess I'll dive into this later. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, David. Okay, so just gonna leave it, and coming back into our page, and we have a title, we have a script, something like that, and we are editing some rich text. And yeah, how cool is that? It just in this time, really quick. And from here, yeah, we are going to, I don't know where we're going exactly right now, but the point is everyone can make a document with all the awesomeness of blocks, meaning all kind of blocks, right? So code blocks. This is a very developer thing, right? But so with code blocks, of course, everyone knows what's that. I mean, code blocks, alerts, all kind of beautiful blocks, and of course they will be also possible to import. We can make a ton of things here, and all these documents they will be printed to web and also to PDF. So these blocks must be compatible with the print version, and yeah, it's going to be cool. Then also this is going to be profile or authentication and role based or permission based, and as a start that would be a good starting point. And as we can see, that's quite easy to achieve, being that we're using Filament and Fabricator. So yeah, this is just a starting point, but look how fast was this. This was all done in this live streaming. Yeah. Cool, guys. I want to thank you so much for being with me. People watching now that joined, people watching later after the facto. So be sure to subscribe if you want to get notified of the next episodes. You know where to reach out. I want to thank everyone: Zian, David, Rolando, Michael, Adrian, Sebastian. I hope I'm not missing anyone that joined. Thank you so much. So yeah, there's always a little bit of delay, that's why I'm waiting a little bit. No problem, David. You say thanks for streaming, that's always a pleasure. Oh, I'm missing Pedro. Hey Pedro, you didn't say anything. So just now. Michael, thank you. Thank you for everything. I hope to see you soon. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, guys. So hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, cool, cool. Be sure to join. Yeah, so PHP is not Pedro's thing, but hopefully that's not for long. You will try to use it soon, yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Of course, I will push everything, right? I want to put the content in seeds, but we'll do that, or I will do that asynchronously, not to take this longer. It's 1 hour and 13 already, so yeah, I'm just going to go and create tip tap block. Yeah, so there, if you want to go and try it, it's ready. Thank you so much again for being there. I hope to see you real soon, and yeah, thank you again. As always, happy coding. Ciao, bye.